How tough this loss for you guys to take now? You're down 3-2 in the series, knowing obviously one more win, come back, one more loss, the season's over.
You know, it's a tough loss, but it's not like I'm going to go bury my head or anything like that. We lost the game, and, you know, defensively overall, I thought we played pretty well. Offensively, I didn't think we played well at all. There are a lot of things that I did like about the game, and there are a lot of things I didn't. I think they're all fixable, and, you know, so we have to have the desperation going up to Utah and winning. We've won there before. We've won in the playoffs there before. So this team is not going to quit, I can tell you that. You can see it when they're in the locker room. We were in our own way a lot tonight, and we have to get out of our way.
Was there a point where the momentum just changed? You guys couldn't get it back? Did you see?
Well, no, because there was a point where it was one of those games. They got momentum, went up 11. We called a timeout. We were going 11-0 run, and we got it back. You know, the score was tied. So I thought there were some big plays. The offensive rebound that I think Haywood kept alive. Joe Johnson makes a three. It just seemed like they made timely plays, and we didn't.
How hard is it to defend Joe Johnson, not only when he's making those shots, but when he's creating for his teammates as well?
It's hard, but Joe was 6 for 14 tonight, so, you know, with 14 points. Honestly, the way he's been playing, that's pretty good. You know, I would take that. Haywood killed us early. I thought Haywood set the tone tonight in the first 6 or 7 minutes of the game. You know, I don't know what he had, but I thought he was the tone setter early, and then he kind of went away. But, you know, when the score was tied, they came out and ran an ISO for Haywood, and he made a basket. You know, that's what great players do. And we have to do a better job of trying to prevent that.
It appeared that late in the game you weren't playing with the kind of pace that I think you want to play with. How much of a concern is that for you? You know, since this is the second time that this has happened, how much of a concern is that for you going into the next game?
It's a concern because I do have you know, it's a tough one. I have a dilemma early on. Without Blake, the first 7 minutes, Chris is the only ball handler on the floor, and that's too hard. And they keep, you know, they started out well. I thought Chris got tired early, and so we are going to have to try to do something about that. Either put a guard in early, you know. I thought Austin's minutes on Haywood was phenomenal, but he's got, what, 16 minutes, so that we can't do that. Other than that, it's just Luke, and, you know, we don't want to wear him out, so it's a tough call for us, but we have to do something there. That's I think that hurt our offense, you know, the fact that Chris had to bring it up literally every time, and so we have to make an adjustment there.
Doc, you guys battled back from some deficits, particularly in the fourth quarter when they went up 11, but were still unable to retake the lead. Was there sort of a sense there that you had to push through something there to kind of get
Yeah, I think it was a sense for both teams, though. You know, we were not the only one trying to win the game. You know, both teams were trying to win the game, and we did push through. We caught back up, and then they scored 5 straight points, and you know, again, Haywood makes the 2. We come down and miss, and then they get an offensive rebound for a 3. You know, it's tough because we're small, and at times, and, you know, we need the offense, but then we give up the offensive rebound. So, you know, you're playing a dangerous game out there, you know, and sometimes you get burned.
Doc, you mentioned playing with desperation in game way back here, as far away from you as I could be.
Thank you.
You mentioned playing with desperation in Game 6.
Yeah.
What, practically speaking, what does that look like? 'Cause theoretically, you can't play harder.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what that is. We just got to play better. You know, listen, they will too. You know, it's just like, I guarantee you, Q's going to tell them they have to win Game 6. Just like I will tell our team we have to win Game 6. So this should be a fun game.
It seemed like, at least in the first half, they were getting a lot of open shots, especially on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Is that confusion in the defense? That just being late? What did you see?
That's beating us off the dribble way too often, and making us, rotate. Also, listen, we did a good job. We took the ball out of Joe's hands, but by doing that, it's like I told you before the game. By doing that, they're gonna get open threes. And listen, we were fortunate tonight with them being on the road. Their role players didn't make some of those. I don't think we'll be that fortunate in Utah. Role players play well at home, and so we can't give up the shots we gave up. I mean, you look at it defensively, they shot 43%, we shot 42%. So both teams had a good defensive night. We missed some open shots too, by the way. But I would tell you that they had too many. When you look at 36 threes, 25 of them were really good looks. And so we can't allow that again. Thank you.